Hello and welcome to King Posh's Garage, where I show you a popularity 2-star tune, the Legend all-wheel drive drift build of the 1965 Morris Mini Traveler. Here's the share code for you. This thing is an absolute beast, and I cannot wait to show you guys what did I do to this thing to make it a 2-star tune. And of course, it's going to build on from here on out. Of course, you got everybody else here, but nobody has a 2-star except me. I have the 2-star tune. That's what I'm talking about. We got 720 horsepower in this little mini, stretched mini. I could say it's a stretched mini Cooper. Yeah, it's wild. So let's get right into here. I want to show you guys what this thing was capable of doing on the Cara Esta Drift Zone. This thing is 58 seconds long. So you guys get to see me take this thing a little sideways here and there. You can kind of tell where I am on the map. And yeah, this thing is sick. I can see why it's a 2-star. I mean, look at this. I'm already going to be hitting 1 million points right there. So, huge. And of course, I went with a sweet paint job, going with the Ghostbusters theme on this little mini. It's beautiful looking. It really fits. But yeah. And here we are. We're about to hit 1.1 million points right there. And it's still climbing. It's still going strong. Look at that. 1.164. Absolutely a beast on the mountain. So much fun. Yes, so it's a A-Class 702. Of course, you can make it any other class you want. I wanted to be unique and go with an A-Class 702. I see someone down there has a 701. I saw someone had a 701. I was like, you know what? I can do better. I'll have a 702. Make it unique. So, awesome. Let me show you guys everything about this thing here. This thing is gorgeous. Let me show you the paint job. The thing is awesome. We believe you, it says right there in the front. Call us. Yeah, it looks good. It looks classic. I like it. It's even got the little light bar in there. I know it looks cheaply like painted, but it doesn't matter. It looks good. It proves the point. This thing's pretty amazing. If you want to see who made this paint job, it's right there. That's who you can find right there. And I have to favorite that design. So I do like it, you know, so favorite, like, cool, love it. So, yeah, it's definitely a sweet paint job. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get right into this, guys. I want to show you guys what I'm also running, settings-wise, in case you guys want to know what I'm running. You know, I try to keep this basic, beginner level for everybody here, you know. So this is what I run. If you have this set up on your system, if you're new to like drifting and everything, semi-new, whatever, definitely try to use what I'm using, and it might help you improve. Let's get into everything I've done to this vehicle here. So you got the 2.0 liter inline 4 that gives you the 720 horsepower. You do have a turbo rally engine, but you only get, what, 668 horsepower. You don't get 720. Or you might get more torque with this one, but you get more power with this one. You get more horsepower, more things spinning at a faster rate. You got a, I'm talking about inside the engine. Anyways, all-wheel drive drivetrain. All right, single turbo. All right, you got naturally aspirated. You got a centrifugal supercharger in there. With the single turbo, gives you that 720 horsepower. All right, everything's removed here. This is what all you've got here that you could put on this vehicle. All right, so I removed the front bumper. Rear wing, there is no rear wing. You can put a tire back there, but as you can tell, it brings it down to a B class, you know, for having that. So just leave it as stock. All right, and then like I said, just remove everything, the front, you know, the rear bumper. I said that in the last video too. I said front first. I don't know where my mind is today. It's all right. And then, yeah, you can put on some mud flaps on there if you were going to rally this thing, for sure. You can bring it down to a 701 by doing that. You know, why not? You know, it's up to you. I decided not to. You got a stock tower compound on here. Everything else here, look at this, S1 class. You know, S1 class all the way down, all the way through. So even the drag tower compound takes you up to an S1 with the power that we're pushing. So just keep it stock tower compound. I did 155 in the front. See, I was battling B class, trying to get it up to A class. So that's why it's a little bit, you know, wider in the front. Not by much. Not going to hurt anything. It's stock in the rear. All right, so, you know, you got that extra slide in the back. All right, you got the TC 105 ends in the as the rims. You know, you guys get to see my madness. It's got 10-inch rims in the front and 10 inches in the back. As you can tell, there's an 80 R10. That 10 right there means your inches. There's 11 inches, 12 inches, 14 inches. You know, so it's got a 10-inch rim on there. I brought out the track width on this one. I figured, hey, why not just max them both out there? It looks good out there. Some people like to see their tires sticking out there. Some people don't. It's all right. It's got a stock transmission, 6-speed in there. Race driveline, so carbon fiber driveline. Drift differential. You got race brakes in here, so you can stop with this thing. Drift springs and dampeners. Race anti-roll bars for the front and in the rear. No roll cage. And this is what the roll cage would look like in there. Pretty. Aren't you excited? Of course not. All right, and it is light as possible. You're saving 104 US pounds. Not much, which is surprising. I think you could save a whole lot more weight because, you know, you see all these other cars in this game and you're like wondering, where's all that weight coming off from? So, yeah. You got the race intake. Everything here is going to be a race all the way through, as you can see, just to get that, you know, 720 horsepower pumping out of this. Let's see what happens there. Look at that. So just a stock turbo, like it adds, you know, you add 128 horsepower just by putting on that turbo on there. It's crazy. In the race intercooler, there's 23 horsepower there, 13 horsepower there. This all, you know, saves weight, but then it brings down your horsepower. And that's not too bad. 707 horsepower isn't too bad by saving, you know, a few pounds. You know, that's basically a Hellcat engine in a Mini Cooper. If you think about it that way. It's a Hellcat engine minus some cylinders. It's got a race flywheel as well. So, there's that. Minus 4 cylinders. Either way, let's get into the tune. I'm one of the few that show all of this stuff because nobody wants to share their secret setup. But here I am showing you guys all this good stuff. Because I want you guys to learn. I want you guys to take these tunes and tinker with them sometimes, you know, and so on and so forth. So this is the new tune. And it is working great. It's just wild. And as you can tell from the car Esther Drift Zone, it hits. It hits good. Anti-roll bars are just there for show, 1 and 1. Springs are as soft as you can go, is 153.5 and 153.5 for the rear. Low as you can go, you got 6.6 and 6.2, so just a slightly lower in the rear end. Dampening is 21, 20, 20. That is not wrong. That is the right numbers. It works. All right, there is no downforce on this car. If you have to have downforce, you want to have spoilers on there, take these numbers and go all the way down the speed. Okay, braking, I know how you guys are. I've heard it all. So 50 and 100. Okay. And then differential is 76, 86, 97, 97. And there's 86% going to the rear to really get that, you know, this Morris Mini Traveler sideways. So there's that. Car mastery, nothing been done. As you can tell, I have 999. I hardly ever touch any of this stuff. So yeah. it is what it is. But yeah, so that's my build, my tune for the A-Class 702. Yeah, hopefully you guys like this this car. I absolutely love this car. It's so much fun to drift. I think you guys gonna have a great time with this thing. As you can tell, I'm the Doritos guy in there. Yeah, so yeah, I went to the store and I was like, oh yeah, I got to pick up Doritos so I can get the guy. You know, so my one friend has it. His name's Funky. He's pretty cool, and yeah, he had one. I was like, oh sweet, that thing looks awesome, and I have to have it. So I got it. Yeah, as you can tell, it has no problems, you know, revving that 720 horsepower engine. It's just like a Hellcat engine with a K&N air filter in there to bring it up from 707 to 720. Just think of it that way, you know. But yeah, this thing's sweet. No problem whatsoever. I can see why it's a 2-star, and I'm pretty sure it's going to climb. You know, I have a feeling people are going to, you know, keep on buying this thing, keep on rating it, and it's going to be a 4+ sign, you know, 4+ star tune soon. You know, who knows? You know, maybe it will hit, you know, 5-star all the way through. But yeah, so the Legend all-wheel drive drift, that's all I did was put A, drift, and then searched, you know, and that's how you find me. If you can't find me there, which would be odd, just go to the creator, type in King POSH, you'll find me. You know, you go in here, and you just type in King POSH, okay? King space POSH. That's what you should do, okay? You do that, you search. You press search 30 times, you're going to see, I'm going to pop right up, and you're going to be able to take that tune. Still popularity 2-star right there. So there's that. And that's how you find me. Other ways to find my tunes is this way. So get rid of that. This is what I do. A, drift, best for handling. Okay? You do that, you're going to find me. That's what I like. I like drift and best for handling, and they are best for handling. So, cool. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely smash that like button. Make sure it sticks so it glows on your end, and then it'll glow on my end as well. But until next time, stay sideways, my friends.